So, like I said, I already streamed this, so that's why we're just gonna chug right along. One player. I like how they make that capitalized like, one player. I'm gonna turn that up a little bit. So, first time I ever played this game was like as a game rental, and it really blew me away compared to the first game. I kidnapped the lumbering fool, yeah, whatever. Okay, rule animation, what the hell is that? I don't think I've ever heard of such a thing. So how does everything look and sound so far? It's not too low or anything, is it? Or too loud? Oh, I could have just used my charge there. That's okay. I'm not in that much of a rush. Hey, 10 bananas! Always good to get that potassium in your diet. Hey there, Tony. Really, for me, this is just about... see how fast I can beat the original ending. Like, I've seen some people probably speedrun, or like, they race each other, and it might take it around, I guess, 2.5, 3 hours. So it's within the realm of possibility that I could finish this game today. I don't see that being too much of a problem. Unless I do the stupid stuff. Such as getting hit. 10 bananas! Again? Diddy's gonna be making some banana bread today. Oh, hey there, Dino. Good to see you. Oh, that's right. We're not doing bonuses. They actually overhauled those from the first game. When it was just, oh, you could do them, but it doesn't matter. Now, you do them and it does matter if you want to go to the Lost World. Or get extra percentage on your save file. If Cole was here, I'm gonna ask him if it's safe to make the announcement. Why would you mention that there would be an announcement without he being the one to do it? Now I know there's an announcement. Maybe he wanted it to be a surprise. Oh. I know there's a bonus up there, but I just wanted the one up. Oh damn, an actual one up this time. There's slight doubt we're gonna have time. I never said that I was thinking about it. Oh, you can go through here to grab some other stuff. I just hugged the right wall. I wonder how many times I gone through that level before I figured that was there. Just to get some extra coins. Oh, don't go that way. The Gone Guard was down here? Yes. I also like that when you, like, swim up and down, you can see the rotation in, like, some of the backgrounds. Like, you knew Rare was, like, on its game back then. And sadly started falling off around the early 2000s once the Microsoft deal was a thing. Whoops. I'll try that again. So, the studio behind Yoshi's New Island be making Sonic Superstars. That's Artoon, right? And by Sonic's creator? Well, it's probably not Yuji Naka, because isn't he, like, you know, a criminal? I'd imagine, like, doing, like, that kind of stuff pretty much disqualifies you from being involved in Sonic games in some way. Oh, Shima? Okay, well, I don't know if I said it correctly, but I just said it how it was looking on screen. Guess I should probably use my high jump. In fact, that's what it wanted me to do. Oops. Sorry, Ratley. You'll have to find your own way home. That's fine. Well, I'm not doing it for your approval. I don't know if I'll check it out. Maybe. Like, if I'm thinking of ideas for the winter marathon, I'm sure somebody will suggest that that Sonic game, because it does have co-op. We'll see. I guess it comes down to people are actually just gonna buy it. Because, you know, money don't grow on trees. Did I just get messaged? Okay, no, I didn't. That was an old message. I probably have my kids in that egg, but I'll drop it anyway, because these shells are sturdy. Parent of the year, everyone. Unless Crow decides to, like, kidnap somebody else's eggs. I didn't know you could just jump on the eggs to make them stop faster. I thought you had to wait for them to stop on their own. Just out of breath. Doesn't that guy lie to me about the magic bean he sold me? They made you toot out your money. That's how magic those beans are. This was probably like one of the better tracks in this game. Even though a lot of the levels in this kind of environment were quite dangerous, since there were a lot of pitfalls. Should we count on DKC2 on GBA as an improved version? Improved on... What do you mean? I don't really think it's that improved. Like, just because they added new things to it does not guarantee it was improved. Like, you had to deal with the limitations of the Game Boy Advance, such as a smaller screen. Like, even if you just added, like, you know, dialogue and a new boss, you still had the issues of, like, not being on a console. Besides, we're not even playing DKC2 on GBA right now, so I don't think it's really fair to be making that assumption just yet. Why are you hitting me in the ass? Joke's on you, kitty. I was kind of hitting him in the feet. I'm pretty sure he doesn't shit out of his feet. Just gonna throw that out there. Because that would require a lot of cleanup. I think I like the music in this area. Probably not so much constantly climbing, because there's an awful lot of chances you could just fall and then just either lose a lot of progress, or you just land right onto the bees. And I've had that happen a few times where I just land on the zingers and then have to like start over from a lot of it. Also, I think this is one of the very few levels, if not the only level, where you get both the bonus coin, or well, rather the creme coin it was called, and the DK coin in the same bonus. When I was a kid, it took me forever to find it because I looked everywhere, couldn't find it, and it was in the bonus level the whole time. Is this an 80%? Yes. I mean, you could probably already tell when I was skipping a lot of the bonuses in the first place. Speaking of multiplayer, there wasn't thought of trying Shredder's Revenge co-op? Why would I need to? I already did that for the marathon, like, maybe a year ago? Like, me and 3 others played it? Like, I already got a lot to play as is. Well, you never saw it because it wasn't on this stream. That's why. I also like that Clapper somehow has a strong enough breath that it can keep the water from turning into lava. It takes a special talent to do that. Like, that's pretty much my breath after I drink, you know, like a slushie. Because those things would be really cold. Has anybody in the chat ever had brain freeze? Because I've had that a couple times. And to make it worse, I've had the extra sour liquid to squirt into it. And I probably had way too many squirts in it. So not only did I have brain freeze, but I was puckering the whole time. Not a good combination. You know, I haven't even saved the game ever. I've been skipping class, sorry. And not to revisit, you have to pay. This is pretty much like the education system in a nutshell. It just keeps the poor uneducated, which is terrible. Also glad I didn't really go to university. Like, I went to a trade college. Because university, like, their tuition's going up. And it's hard enough as a student. Oh, hey there, Red Dragon. Good to see you. This level. You know what's nice about this level? I'll have to do this again on the GBA version later. Don't know how later, but it's coming. Anyway, how are you? Hope you're doing great. I know speedrunners finding shortcuts in 80% of Donkey Country. I'm sure they exist. I might have run into a couple before. But I don't remember where they are, and I'm a bit too lazy to look for them. So I'll just trudge along and go through the levels normally. Wait a minute, hold on. Cole just subscribed for how many months? The game window's covering it. 14 months! Yo, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Thank you. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Did 10 games on stream for about 7 hours? Why would you do that to yourself? Like, if you don't have the stamina to go through those, like, 10 games... that's kinda nuts. Especially for, like, 7 hours. Is that the first time you ever did 7 hours, though? You've been asked by your friends from Retro Games Group to do a 7-hour stream. Like, they asked you to do 7 hours. Like, are they gonna pay you? Because that's a lot of time in your day. Like, I don't think anybody in my stream would ever ask me to do 7 hours. Not 7 hours, just beat 10 NES games. But you said you streamed for about 7 hours! They asked you to do 10 NES games, but it ended up being 7 hours. Like, why not just beat 4 games or 3 games, and that'd be enough? Like, that can only work if that's something you do regularly. Like, I rarely go above 5 hours or 6 hours. Learn achieving at 75 Creme Coins in the first level. I've heard of it. I didn't bother with it. Because you gotta go through a bunch of steps to do it just right. And besides, I wasn't even going to the Lost World anyway, so it didn't matter. Kirby ate too much time, since I also went full 100% mode? Okay, did you choose to do 100%, or did they ask you to do 100%? Because if you did that yourself, that's your own fault. Now I don't feel as sorry for you anymore. Because at that point, you just did that to yourself. Oh yeah, I think the DK coin is over here too. And the bonus if you care to. Is there any way to keep your senses from bunching up on the phone? I think you have to go to your settings to do that. I forget what setting it is. Because I had to go get rid of the autocorrect myself. If that's what you mean. I'm pretty sure it's easy to look up, because it depends on your phone. Alright, Cleaver time. Leave it to Cleaver. Oh no, hard metal, my weakness! Stop that. Alright, it's time to get away. From the magic sword. Huh. I like how you just bounced like right off the handle. Got it. Dixie just makes it so much easier. Diddy's just doing a little ditty right there. Alright, now for Creme Key. Alright, these barrels. I remember my original Let's Play of DKC 2. And doing it on SNES. Where there's a little bug that makes these barrels auto-rotate. So it becomes much harder to control them. And some areas, nearly impossible. Alright, making some pretty good time. Like, seriously, I didn't think it was gonna go this well. Then again, I think it's around World 4 or 5 then things really start to pick up. Oh. There we go. Had to roll right under. Kick! You hate the cloaks? They're not the worst enemy. The worst enemy is a lack of vision. Which is what we gotta deal with right now. Also, flashing lights warning, especially when I turn around. Because while you're able to have a searchlight here, it flicks at you real hard as soon as you turn the other way. Like that, see? And there might be times that you have to like switch left and then go right, and then go left and then go right. It becomes a mess. You have all been warned. Some of these pufferfish, I think were called puff tops. You have to really pay attention to what color they are. Like, some colors will blow up in cardinal directions. Like that one. And I think the vomit green ones, or brown ones, can't tell what color they are, will start exploding diagonally. So make sure you're not going to get caught by them. The lockjaws make this part a little bit stressful. There we go. That should get us out. I don't think I've ever seen a porcupine in real life. I do remember seeing, like, some Facebook videos of, like, dogs that try to get in a fight with a porcupine, and it doesn't work out for them, that their faces are now full of quills. Like, that's just pretty, hard to look at. I don't know what would be worse to deal with. A porcupine, spraying quills at you, or launching quills at you, or having a skunk spray you. I don't know what would be worse. I like how the reeds kind of sway a little bit when you're on the way to them. Actually, I don't know if they do that, or if that's just like a graphical glitch when you're just going in that direction. I did see the first Homeward Bound movie, but I didn't see any of the other ones. It's like, how many Homeward Bound movies can there be? Like, shouldn't they have already gotten home the first time? And that's another thing I'm wondering. Why is there a Home Alone 2? When Kevin McAllister wasn't even home alone. He was in a hotel. A hotel is not a home. I have to reset that. Oh, there we go. You get the swamp levels? I don't mind the swamp levels that much. They could be worse. Maybe the forest levels. Only because they can be really, really long. Home Alone 3? I've seen it. It's okay, but it's not as good as the first two. It just falls into that trap where, like, sequels never hardly ever be better than the original. And it was bound to lose that magic eventually. It happens to a lot of movie franchises. And then you get to straight to DVDville. I know you could just jump on that barrel to get that end, but why would I? I don't know. I mean, I don't really watch a lot of movies anyway. And as far as like the Home Alone movie goes, or series, I like 2 the best, then it's 1, and then 3, and the others I'm not ranking because I have not watched them. And it's not fair for me to say, like, the others are worse, because I did not see them. Also, there was a DK barrel there, and I didn't even notice. Oh, hey, Anubis, good to see you. This was probably one of my least favorite levels in World 3. Because the tension's at an all-time high. Especially when you got the water levels rising. Oh, I tried to jump up and it wouldn't do it. That was kind of weird. I suppose it was by design. Oh, wow. What? Grabbing the DK barrel canceled my invincibility. Wow. I've been bamboozled. Alright, well, at least I got 2 Kongs again. Should I just use the cannonball from over here? So I could take out the, take out those douchebags. Alright, time for our first Bramble level. This one can be a bit of a pain in the ass if you're trying to get everything. Especially with like all these, some of these barrels don't go every way. It was down here, was it? Oh no, that just leads to prizes. That's where I gotta go. Like, where's I go? Do I go that way or do I go this way? I don't know what to do. I'm a barrel. I'm just a pile of wood. And some metal. The music is relaxing for, like, a level environment that isn't. Super Mario Hackers has had a session with Bramble levels and barrels. Like, back in the day, like, in the mid-2010s, like, early 2010s, like, almost every ROM hack that had at least some meat on their potatoes would use songs from, like, the same games. And sometimes that was all you hear in every single one of them. And at least nowadays, they're getting a little bit wiser with more variety and even more obscure music titles to be using. Calvin and Hobbes? No, can't say I have. I've heard of them, but I don't think I've read them, like, straight up. I mean, it's probably still a little bit better than Dilbert. Like, Dilbert is just chronically not funny. It just becomes King of the Hill for nerds, but worse. There we go. Oh, Cudgel. Remember back then I used to call him Cudgel? Right, give me the barrel. Eat it. Clova's lost brother? I don't know. I never really paid attention to the Kremling family tree. I don't even know if Rare ever outright mentioned a connection between the two. Or it could just be a matter of, just because they're both muscly, doesn't necessarily mean they're siblings. You was joking? I could not tell. Like, jokes don't usually translate well in text? Oh, this one is gonna start hopping. Move! Move! Just enough time. Oh, hey there, Ironhead. Good to see you. You didn't miss much. We're just on the third boss right now. Oh, that did not count as a hit. See ya. That sounded like a wet fart. Crazy Kremland. This is where I think the game starts picking up. I think because I'm not looking for all the bonuses now, that it shouldn't be as bad. Especially since I played through these levels a lot back in the day. That a lot of it still feels easy to remember. So that helps. Ooh, just threaded the needle there. Pun intended. Because it was a porcupine. Hey there, Mr. B. Good to see you. The muscle memory is still kicking in, so I think that's why I'm doing okay for the most part. Like, there are just some games, because I played them a lot as a kid, and like, again, years later, that you begin to get a reflex for like, what to expect. Like, even if you don't know everything 100%, like, even just having a vague idea on what's coming, it just becomes much better to manage. I think I could safely say that for, like, all 3 Donkey Kong Country games on the SNES. The one on the Wii, well, the one that originally launched on the Wii, and the one on the Wii U, muscle memory not so much. So I've only beaten them once each. Here, 1 banana. Alright, now for Target Terror. We actually have a roller coaster level. Diddy just sticks his arms up. He's having fun. Oh! Ah, I jumped too early. I was looking at the background. Well, that's my first death. I mean, if I can go over 3 worlds without dying once in Donkey Kong Country 2, I think that's a testament to how many times I played the damn game. There aren't many games I've ever finished deathless. I know I've done Mega Man 6 deathless once. That was probably for my 3rd SBG marathon. Oh, didn't mean to do that. That I did Mega Man 6. And it was on the Wii U Virtual Console. Yeah, this is always time to get out of there. And I had an hour to beat the game. And I beat it in around 55 minutes? Back around the time we were very strict with our times. Not so much now, it's been more flexible. But yeah, like, if I died once, it could have been close to that hour. Oof, that's a tight one. Oh! I'm gonna have to take a hit there. Why did I go for that one up? Alright, try it again. Well, at least you don't have to get the collectibles again. Bonuses and DK coins stay collected, even if you didn't finish the level. That's probably one of the things I hated about, like, ah, fuck. Why I hated about some games that forced you to finish a level, even when you've already beaten it. Oh my god, I was near the end, too. Bramble Scramble? She scrambled my brambles, man. Sounds like one hell of a Friday night. Collect the stars? Oh wow, I thought you could just hit the brambles right away. I guess that one doesn't count as a bramble for some reason. And this feels so much easier when you know you can just hold down to descend faster. It just makes all the difference when you're going up and down certain shafts. Hey ladies, wanna go up and down my shaft? Wait, what? I didn't say that out loud. I want to strangle a person who thought the one-up balloon trap was funny. I mean, I don't think they put that there as a trap because the one-up wasn't actually there. Like, not visibly. Like, people saw a banana and thought, oh, I could probably get that. And if you were lucky, you could. But the timing is so precise on it that maybe you're just better off not bothering with it. But I died. Fuck. Oh, good, it's just right there. They really want you to get used to squawks, considering all it did was just hold a flashlight for you in the first game. Like, what a change of fortune for just one burp, huh? What? Oh, I didn't think I hit that. Mean ass hitboxes. Ooh, close one. Well, guess I'm not getting that G. Rickety race? Oh, this one. Whee! Oh, thought I jumped too early. I think I made this harder on myself to give myself the speed burst. Oh my god, I almost messed up again. Probably not gonna get first place. Oh, wait, maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Oh, 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 oh. Holy crap, I got first place on the first try. Had too many close calls with that one. Alright, Mudhole Marsh. Not related to Stan and Randy. Up! Great start to the level. I remember, like, seeing a Cat O' like, that particular, creature that would just fling you around. And then it was, like, years later I found out what a Cat O' actually is. But rather a whip with, like, a lot of leathery straps to it. So instead of, like, one whip, it became, like, 9 whips, almost. Which I guess, like, if you really hate someone enough that you want to whip them 9 times, but don't actually want to flick your arm 9 times, just get a Cat O'. It's like that scene with The Simpsons where Moe took one gun and made 5 guns out of it. It's the same energy. In any game, what would you describe as the most relaxing music in any stage? I think for me, like maybe an Ice Palace. You probably see something like that in Secret of Mana, at least. I don't know if it was an Ice Palace, but definitely, like, some levels had very serene themes to it. Or probably DKC 1 had the water theme. That's very relaxing. Can't really think of too many others, so maybe the Ice Cavern and Ocarina of Time. Is it okay to request obscure Joker? Okay. I said this before. Don't bother asking me, like, what's eligible for Season 2. At least not until Season 2 actually starts. Once I do, like, the post-mortem of Season 1, I can go over what to expect in Season 2. So that way you get all your answers all at once. And then some. Because I know if I answer it now, some of y'all will probably forget it later. Because that's still a ways away. Undersea Palace theme from Chrono Trigger? That's not relaxing at all. Like, that's just constantly a tense song. Like, just imminent danger is happening in the Dark Age. Like, it's a good theme, but it's not relaxing. As far as Chrono Trigger goes, a lot of its themes are relaxing, and that's not one of them, though. In fact, I'd probably say, like, their basic cave theme, or, like, also the theme you hear in Ozzy's Fort is kind of relaxing, even though that's a dungeon. I don't know, it just had a cozy vibe to it. If you can call it that. Oh, hey there, Kara. Good to see you. We're playing through some Donkey Kong Country 2. In fact, we're playing through it quite well. We're just about an hour in, and already we're at, what, the last stage of World 4 before we face the boss? Alright, the chase sequence is coming. Don't even just look back, just keep going. I think you only hear this song once. And it's in this part. Alright, we're done. Ha! Look, you can just request pretty much almost anything. And if it doesn't work at the time, then just request something else in its place. Like, we have no reason to worry about it. Did anyone remember pronouncing Creme Quay as key? I actually talked about it at the beginning of World 3. Oh, I got caught in the corner. Oh, good shot. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Getting a little too close there. I just picture Diddy, like, sticking his head up to see a coin falling and then getting embedded into his brain. It's just coming at him full speed. Alright, now for World 5. This is a cozy theme too. I just find the levels are a bit long. There you go, Dixie. Like, sometimes you gotta throw your, fictional partner around to take down the big goons. And I say that because I don't encourage anybody throwing their significant others around in real life. Unless you're acrobats. And it's probably okay, provided it's consensual. They are an NSO, Patrick. I hated going for the bonus here because those ropes go way too fast. Ooh. Oh shit, they coming back. That one didn't! That one didn't get the memo to turn around in time. Alright, Haunted Hall. This one could be a bit tense as well. He's got these damn cackles to worry about. I forgot they decided to put a bonus on top of a bonus. You know what, screw it, I'll just get that one since I'm right there. And you can't make yourself fail too fast anyway. Alright, try this one too! You ate 20 chicken nuggets and now you're from McDonald's or from Trader Joe's? Okay. That's a strange boast there. But you live your life. Alright, now you gotta deal with this guy again, but this time with a green bandana. Green means mean. Well, at least they put all the bonuses on, like, one part of the level. Yellow means you're jello. Because this guy is not a good fellow. That one's, like, the hardest to avoid, because you have to be right at the edge. Oh wait, there was probably another bonus down there. Oh, come on! I missed both jumps! All I just had was a couple hamburgers. And I noticed I had, like, an actual, like, wire rack, so I finally got around to steaming my buns instead of putting them in a microwave. And needless to say, it's much better when you steam your buns instead of microwaving them. What a difference. I would assume they're different kinds because they have different headwear. Like, I find it hard to believe that the same ghost decided to, like, change hats or change bandanas after like a couple seconds. It's just not practical. Then again, it's like a ghost skeleton. Why would practicality even matter now that I think about it? Nice. Hamburger buns are good, lightly toasted and very lightly buttered too. It was a bit too much effort for me, and I already had the hamburgers boiling.
Ah, life-giving water, nectar of the gods.
Diddy's just staring at the, can I have some water too? I guess I'll play as Ratley now. In the windy level. I'm just looking at the chat and Red just keeps saying, oh no, not this level. And that's when it starts to dawn on you that Donkey Kong Country 2 had a lot of this level. And for some people, this level could be a quarter of the levels in the entire game. Like, there's always just, like, some gimmicks that could give people trouble. Oh, that's not gonna work. That didn't either! Oh, you know what? I bet it was telling me to just get off Ratley. Like, I was charging my super jump, but it still pushes me. And I don't have a lot of forward momentum. These mice or rats are getting lucky. Well, I guess they're probably giant mice. Are they mice or rats in this game? Oh, I was supposed to do that. Because then it starts blowing to the right. Because, yeah, that's how wind works. Perfectly normal wind that goes in the opposite direction on a dime. Oh, almost went too far. Because those neeks, that's what they're called, neek, N-E-E-K, are very lucky because Rally usually just eats them. Getting bounced on is probably a less cruel fate. There, finally did it. Your reward for actually getting Ratley there is a 3-up. The elusive blue balloon. Oh, the wind stopped. Now it's going. Oh, this is a pain in the ass to do if you're Diddy. I kind of want to, like... Okay, I guess it's safe to tag out now. I was just worried that Dixie would get hit. I think here you actually want the wind to stop. Huh! Managed to curve it at the last moment. Oh, yeah, I'll save. Still a decent 35%. Yeah, 35% is hardly ever decent, but it's a video game, not math class. Alright, now for Purple Squawks. It cannot fly up. Its wings are, not fully developed. Or at least it doesn't have the energy. Oh, careful. Ramby Rumble, that level is something. That's a beehive level that I did earlier, wasn't it? I think so. Yeah, it was. That's a good one. When you get to the second half. That's the thing, it only becomes interesting in the second half. And then the first half is just any other hive level. And it just doesn't become anything special at all. Quawks, the half-cousin of Squawks? Is that its actual name, though? I don't remember ever seeing that purple parrot's name. Unless it's just some kind of headcanon thing. Oh, it is! Thank you. Thank you guys for letting me know. Because I don't remember Quawks ever showing up in, like, the character reel. Like, it just shows Squawks. I wonder why that was. Do I want another one up? You know what? I do. I'll take it. Alright, now for Webwoods. It's not a hard level, but I think this one's the longest of the, forest stages. Like, it just feels like the longest. Oh, that was another way to get up there. Sucks about your Wi-Fi. You don't have to get angry at us. We didn't take down your Wi-Fi. Like, yelling about it ain't gonna fix anything. Yeah, did I leave a tag barrel back there? No, I did not. It does feel long, because a lot of it, you're doing this. Which is one of the slowest things to do. But yeah, like, having the internet go down, even for a bit, sucks. Happened during the Pokemon Snap / Rondo of Blood stream, although it was only during Pokemon Snap. That's like a great combination of games to be playing in a single stream. Castlevania Rondo of Blood after Pokemon Snap. But then again, that's pretty much something I've been known to do for a long time. When playing multiple games, they'd be of completely different wavelengths. Even when playing them, like, pretty much on the same schedule. Oh, that one was just about to get away fast. Quite a change up on that cannon fire right there. Uh-oh. Oh, hit A too fast. Ah, shoot. Thought I just avoided it, but I was wrong. Oh, hey, Resurgence, it's good to see you. It's like, think fast on that DK coin. Every time you have a power outage, your Wi-Fi goes down along with it. Well, yeah, because your Wi-Fi is connected to your power. Like, your router is powered up by electricity. That's just how it works. It's like, every time the power goes out, I can't watch TV. Head, meet brain. I guess it would be a whole different story if it was like your mobile data that also went down. Because that you don't plug in. Oh, damn, it's this way. I can't understand how the eggs are going sideways like that. That's gotta take quite a talent. Oh shit, the barrel was over in the middle! I was not ready for that. I usually take it out in one cycle. Had a sneeze there. Thankfully, I don't sneeze as loud as my dad. Like, his sneezes can be
life-giving water.
extremely noisy.
Nectar of the gods.
Thanks for that. Although I'm pretty sure I did not dehydrate myself from a single sneeze. That would take quite a talent. Oh, alright, this part again. Now remember, the barrel is going to be in the middle. Not in the middle this time! Get over here. Alright, now for K. Rool's Keep. Just under an hour and a half, too. Does anybody celebrate Father's Day? I'm not a father, but I do have one, so yeah, I kinda do. My sister and I split a gift for him. And I hope he enjoys it. I'm sure he will. Of course, I couldn't really take him out anywhere because he's on the other side of the island. Ah, Jesus. Well, at least I was right next to the checkpoint. Yeah, these Shuris are even worse because they just launch out way faster than they did normally in the other levels. Up! It was just going down enough. Try my best not to get hit, because that would be bad news. Oh! I can't get the one up. Huh, somehow that still worked. Seriously hard to celebrate Father's Day? Is there any reason why? If you don't mind me asking. Like, is it because your father might be, like, out of town or out of state? Or it could be another reason. And if you don't want to get into that, that's fine. Oh, he passed away? I'm sorry to hear that. My condolences to you and the family, for sure. But just know that your dad will always be in your memories, for sure. Like, I'm lucky I still have both my parents, although I have two of my grandparents passed away. Oh. Oh. This part I gotta be careful with. If you don't remember to hold down when you're doing this part, it's really rough. He was only a kid. Yeah, but I imagine it still hits pretty hard. I'll just make it easier on myself. I went too late, I guess. Not a fan of the green cutlasses because they're way too fast in recovery compared to their yellow counterparts. Zoom. Watch the patterns. You got a lot to work with, especially since they don't warn you ahead of time when the wind's gonna stop. Like, it just happens. So you gotta think fast. Whoop. Huh. Mmm. Right, 41%. Maybe we will have time to play The Simpsons, Bart's Nightmare tonight. You know, much to my dismay. Like, good news means I'm getting through this game rather quick. The bad news, that means I have to play The Simpsons Bart's Nightmare. And that could be a fate worse than death for some. Huh. Another, was Rampy's jump. I guess an enemy got crushed during that. It just felt so weird because it happened at the same time. Okay, this part can be a pain in the ass. Well, not this part specifically. But I think there's one where you gotta deal with two crooks at once. And that becomes a hassle. A hassle and a half. So what am I doing? I'm not even going for bonuses. Oh, one of those bananas though. Could have made some banana bread out of it. Like, my mom makes a really good banana bread, but when I try to do it... And maybe it has something to do with, like, my friend's recipe, because I use, like, our class cookbook. That sometimes my banana bread ends up a bit crustier, and I died before I hit the checkpoint, didn't I? Yeah! Do the whole level again. That's just terrific. Losing someone is really tough, especially if you're close to that person. Nope, we didn't hear that time. Not during the Ramby jump. Alright, this part again. Actually, I think it was the Zinger that I hit, not the crook. Okay, I gotta hope I can make it to the checkpoint this time, at the very least. Oh wow, that one just survived the crushing, but not me! And I was right next to the checkpoint, too. Like, I lost my, grandpa on my dad's side when I was probably not even 6 years old. And then I lost my grandfather on my mom's side close to 30 years later. So that's quite an age gap between, like, grandfather passings. But usually you would think they'd be closer together, not far apart. Don't even think about it. Oh no, this part. Okay, for some reason I thought they were like throwing them at the same time. But I guess that might lead to an impossible pattern. Which is why it's good to have a good QA. To pick up on that kind of nonsense. Alright, now for this level. Oh! What a con job, and that was for a bonus too. I didn't even need to do that one. I thought that was just gonna be a shortcut.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Whoops. Jumped a bit too late for that one. Gotta be extra careful because there's ice physics in this too, of course. Usually you find ice physics in an ice cave. Which of the original DKC trilogy is my favorite? I want to say 2, but I'm really close to saying 3. I guess 2 felt more simple, whereas 3, like, had a lot to work with. For better and for worse. So it's a bit of a toss-up which one I like more. Oh, is that enough? Yeah, it was. Chain link chamber. I don't think this one was hard. I think it also suffers like Web Wood syndrome of being a little slow. Because there's just so much climbing. Like, you're trying to go up, but then you find yourself going left, and then going right, and then you're going left again, then you're going right again. Also, that clobber over there steals your lives. So if you get hit too many times, you could go from, like, 50 lives to maybe 40 in a single pass. And that's terrible. There are not many enemies in video games that can just take your lives away from you while you're still technically on your current life. When I was a kid, I thought you had to do this whole level in one go because I would never think to go left. And therefore I would miss the checkpoint every time. That was disastrous back then. I like how you were able to, like, climb, like, 2 ropes at once. Almost like a throwback to Donkey Kong Jr. Because I don't think you were able to do that in that DKC 1. Uh-oh, they're coming. They're coming. They don't appreciate that I took down their other monarch. See, they're a species that actually respects their monarch. Whereas us is like, do we even care? Like if one of them just kicks the bucket? That's a topic for another time, I'm sure. Wonder how much K-Rool pays them? Does he actually pays them? I doubt he actually pays them. Alright, Toxic Tower. Also known as Hell on Earth for many people that have played this game before. Oh, playing this as a kid, because I booted up somebody else's save file, and the last level they were on was Toxic Tower, so I didn't even get used to the controls of the other characters, or the other animals. Oh boy! What an experience that was. Because I didn't even know about the power jump. So therefore I would take so many deaths and not know how to beat it. I don't think it matters what path you take, either way you can fly past them. The ironic thing, Cole, about your statement is that you're probably more scared or more agonized if the acid was actually water. Than actual acid. Oh! Get out! Oh hey DK, we come to save you. No, we're just celebrate. Hey, we got a coin instead. Oh shit. We were supposed to save him. We got too happy about coin. Alright, Screech is sprint. Whoop. This is where they pretty much throw the entire... Fuck. Where they throw the entire gamut at ya. Especially those Cat O' tails. GBA version ends in a boss fight? Yeah, I know, we already talked about that. That is what we gotta deal with in the future. For some reason, I didn't find Animal Antics that bad. Especially after I finally got used to the squawks part of it. I'm just gonna do this one at a time. Well, that was stupid. I'm starting to think I could have just attacked him right there. Okay. I guess I just did that wrong. Throwing Dixie seemed like a good idea at the time. And then there's this other thing called I cannot aim for shit. Alright, just do it the right way. Let fatigue do its thing. Oh, I almost made it. And once again, I die near the checkpoint. Kerosene with a Z instead of an S. I was not a fan of this one because it's so easy to make mistakes. Like that, see? I think that's a shortcut, but it's very risky. Hope this goes well on the first try. Got it. Oh, almost had the 2 up. One coin just to save initially? Fuck off. I'm glad she dies in DK64. Hang on, give me a sec. I'm going to do a prediction for channel points right now. I think 2 minutes is a good timer for that. In the meantime, I'll see if I got anything major on Discord. Not too major, I'll deal with it later. Alright, final battle, let's go. Hey, what did DK ever do to you? Oh, wait. I think we all know. You just gotta plug his blunderbuss. Having Dixie for this part just makes it so much easier. I missed. Alright. Repeat the same pattern. Oh god, that was dangerous. Almost landed on the spike ball. I hate that they just take that barrel from you. Like, it still could have been in use. Oh well. That's what the game wanted. Alright, now for the whirlwind spike balls. And that's phase 2. Ah, shit. Yeah, the red wisps actually just slow you down. Then you get to the purple one. That's the worst one, because it inverts your controls. One more. I think we got him. Yep! we got him only taking one hit. Oh wow, 5.8k points said yes from 6 people. 2 people said no. Some of y'all gotta have more faith in me, honestly. Yeah, I'm disappointed on y'all. Good thing you said yes. You just never bet the channel points. Wow. You could have made something happen and you didn't take the chance. Well, I didn't try, so I'm pretty sure I didn't do well.
Wonderful!
Well, I got a second screen at about time, too. Yeah, having a second screen is really good. I agree, Cranky. Yeah, that is Link in 3rd place. Doesn't have the pink hair like he did in A Link to the Past. Alright, so there we go. That's Donkey Kong Country 2. I mean, you can get all the bonus coins, or rather crimp coins, and the DK coins. And then go take on the Lost World levels and an extra final boss.